As twilight settled over the bamboo forest, Paws and Turt made an extraordinary discovery. Footprints that glowed with mysterious light. Curious Paws crouched low, his small black nose twitching as he sniffed at the strange luminescent tracks. His leaf bracelet seemed to pulse in response. Without hesitation, Paws bounded forward along the glowing trail. Turt followed steadily behind, his pendant swaying with each determined step. The magical footprints led them to a hidden clearing, where all the tracks converged around a single glowing stone that pulsed with ancient energy. As they watched in wonder, the stone revealed a vision, a lost star that had fallen from the night sky, now needing to be returned. The vision in the stone pointed toward a distant hill. Paws and Turt exchanged a knowing glance. Their quest had begun. Determined to help, Paws scampered eagerly toward the hill, his bracelet glowing brighter with each step as if guiding their way. Upon reaching the hill, they discovered a narrow crevice emitting the same gentle glow as the footprints that had led them here. With careful movements, Paws reached into the crevice while Turt supported him. Together, they retrieved what they had been seeking, a fallen star. With joined effort, they lifted the star back to its rightful place in the night sky, illuminating the forest with brilliance that hadn't been seen for ages. The next morning, Paws and Turt were drawn to a curious sound, bamboo stalks humming with melody as they glowed softly in the morning light. Paws playfully tapped one of the bamboo stalks, making the humming grow louder. His bracelet glowed in harmony with the magical sound. Soon they discovered they could play the bamboo like instruments, creating beautiful melodies that floated through the forest air. The forest animals, enchanted by the music, emerged from their homes to join in, adding chirps, squeaks, and taps to the growing symphony. Under the canopy of trees, a magnificent forest symphony came to life, bamboo, animals, and our two friends, creating harmony unlike any heard before. That evening, they came upon a tranquil lake that perfectly reflected the moon overhead, the water's surface shimmering with gentle light. When Paws dipped his paw into the water, magical ripples spread across the surface, glowing with the same mysterious light they had seen before. The ripples formed patterns, revealing another vision, this time of a moonstone hidden beneath the lake's surface, waiting to be found. Without hesitation, the brave friends dove into the cool water, searching until they found the glowing moonstone nestled among underwater plants. As they placed the moonstone on the shore, the entire lake transformed, radiating brilliant moonlight that made fish leap with joy from the glowing waters. The next adventure began when they spotted a trail of star-like sparkles winding mysteriously through the bamboo trees at the forest's edge. Ever-curious Paws eagerly stepped onto the starlit path, his bracelet glowing in response, as if recognizing ancient magic. The magical path wasn't without challenges. Moving vines and shifting roots required Paws to leap and Turt to navigate carefully forward. Their perseverance was rewarded when they reached the end of the path, where a magnificent star altar stood waiting, aglow with celestial light. As they approached in awe, the altar responded to their presence, presenting them with a precious gift, a glowing star seed of immense power. The star seed pulsed with starlight in their paws, warm and alive with possibility, unlike anything they had ever encountered. Paws bounced excitedly, suggesting they plant the magical seed in a special grove where the soil sparkled under moonlight. They journeyed carefully across the forest, cradling their precious cargo as the seed continued to glow and pulse with cosmic energy. In this special grove, they worked together, Paws digging a small hole while Turt gently patted the soil around the planted seed. Almost immediately, a tiny sprout emerged from the earth, radiating starlight that spread warmth and illumination throughout the entire grove. Under the silver moonlight, they discovered a clearing filled with tightly closed moonflower buds that emitted a soft, inviting glow. When Paws gently touched one of the buds with his paw, it trembled slightly here, responding to his kindness and the magic in his bracelet. Inspired, the friends began to dance under the moonlight, moving with joy and freedom, encouraging the shy flowers to join in their celebration. One by one, the moonflowers began to bloom, unfurling silver petals that released gentle light into the night air around them. Soon, the entire clearing was transformed into a wonderland of glowing blooms casting magical light that made the forest shimmer like a dream. Days later, Paws and Turt decided to organize a starlit festival, hanging colorful lanterns throughout the bamboo forest to celebrate their adventures. With focused attention, Paws crafted a special star-shaped lantern, his paws smudged with paint, but his eyes bright with creative purpose. As young animals gathered around, wise Turt shared tales of their magical journeys, his shell glowing softly as he recounted their discoveries. When night fell, a joyful dance began, Paws, Turt, and all their forest friends celebrating under the lantern light and twinkling stars above. The festival became a beautiful sight as lanterns floated upward, joining stars in the night sky while the forest creatures celebrated below. Their next surprise came when the mischievous forest spirit returned in a puff of sparkles, its leafy wings fluttering playfully as it approached. With a cheeky grin, the spirit presented them with a magical gift, a glowing bamboo staff that sparkled with ancient forest magic. When Paws gave the staff its first tentative swing, a soft glow spread outward like ripples, causing nearby flowers to bloom instantly. Learning quickly, the friends used the staff to create beautiful glowing patterns in the air, like drawing with starlight itself. The delighted spirit began to twirl through these magical patterns, leading fireflies and forest creatures in a dance of pure joy. To honor all their adventures, a grand feast was prepared with bamboo tables laden with forest treats and delicacies for all to enjoy. Paws played a beautiful melody with the magical bamboo staff, the notes floating through the air like visible fragments of happiness. To everyone's surprise, normally steady Turt began a slow, graceful dance, his shell wobbling slightly as even the oldest turtle can find joy in music. For the finale, the forest spirit led a dazzling display, scattering glowing petals that transformed into tiny stars as they floated down. As night embraced the forest once more, Paws and Turt stood together under the starlight, guardians of a magical realm where harmony would reign forever.